Yeah, man.
What? With what?
He's outside.
Ed's out there with this one.
That clock's fast, by the way. It's not his clock.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Here.
Mr. Hoffman? Here. Mr. Condit?
Here.
Mr. Molina,
Here.
Mr. Silverston?
Here.
Mr. Walter?
I'm here too.
Minutes approval meetings from August 12th, 2014.
Move to approve. Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Acceptance of financial reports.
Move to accept reports. Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Any amendments to the agenda?
We have two. We have Resolution 69, 2014, a resolution authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into and execute the First Amendment to the Agreement Cooperation Community Development Block Grant Program on behalf of the Village of Reminderville and declaring an emergency.
Roll call.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
We have Resolution 70, 2014, a resolution authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an intergovernmental memorandum of understanding for job creation and retention and tax revenue sharing with Summit County, and we need that to go by emergency.
Second.
And just for information, that's what gives us the extra 5% on the issue one funding. 5% points. Okay.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna skip around a little bit. We're gonna do Resolution 56, 2014, a resolution to promote Jaden Siegfried to the position of sergeant in the Reminderville Police Department effective August 31st, 2014.
Move to suspend the rules to pass by emergency.
Second.
Okay.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Okay, you wanna go do it now? James?
Come up here with your family, bring everybody up, and welcome.
There you go.
Come around.
Ready? Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, James Siegfried,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the State of Ohio,
of the State of Ohio,
and that I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
honestly,
honestly,
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
as a police sergeant
as a police sergeant
of the village of Reminderville,
of the village of Reminderville,
County of Summit,
County of Summit,
and State of Ohio
and State of Ohio,
during my continuance
during my continuance
in said office.
in said office.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hey.
Thank you.
Resolution 67, 2014, a resolution to hire Christopher Bruno as a part-time police officer with the village of Reminderville, passed by emergency.
Move to suspend the rules and pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call and suspension of rules.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Condit.
Yes.
Mr. Molina.
Yes.
Mr. Silverston.
Yes.
Mr. Walter.
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo.
Yes. Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Condit.
Yes.
Mr. Molina.
Yes.
Mr. Silverston.
Yes.
Mr. Walter.
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Okay, Christopher. Come on up. Come on down. Ready? Everybody ready? You can come up around here. You good? Sure. Ready? Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Christopher Bruno,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the State of Ohio,
of the State of Ohio,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
honestly,
honestly,
and impartially
and impartially
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
as a police officer
as a police officer
of the village of Reminderville,
of the village of Reminderville,
County of Summit,
County of Summit,
and State of Ohio,
State of Ohio,
during my continuance
during my continuance
in said
in
office.
said office.
Congratulations.
Mr. Mayor, could I take my officers and their families outside for the rest of the meeting? Is that okay with you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You've never asked before. Why are you being so polite tonight? Oh, because we got a new one. All right.
Yes. Okay, do it slowly with a smile. I'll try to look official.
There you go, that's good.
How are you? Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
What's up, big fella? All right. Good to see you.
Congratulations.
All right. Thank you. Comments from the public, 30 minutes maximum time, 5 minutes per person. Raise your hand, name and address.
My name is Mike Adelmonte. I'm a resident of the Crossings at Convoy Homeowner Association. I'm also the secretary of the Homeowner Association. Listed there. In a way, what I came to say tonight maybe is unneeded, but as of a short time ago, the motion for the dedication of the streets had been tabled for many months. And I came in part to see if there was anything that could be done that we as a board could offer to get it out of table status. Well, apparently that's happened. I just wanted to say that I'm not sure why it was tabled for a long time. There are at least 2 other subdivisions in the community that have achieved dedicated roads. And I'm assuming that crossings will be evaluated by the same criteria they were. And if there's anything more you need from us to help that process, we're ready to contribute.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else?
Mary Williams, 10589 Florida Street. We really enjoyed the flowers and boxes and the hanging plants. And I know we have a little insignificant really sign on the north end, and I know the reasons why. But it would be nice if next year they could at least dig up a little flat ground by the sign or under it and plant a few flowers.
Yeah, I think we're gonna change that sign. I think now,
It's safe?
I think it's safe to do it now. I
You
think he graduates this year.
Well, the communication committee.
We'll get all over that.
It's gonna have a picture of the communication.
That's right. Just leave.
Just like that.
I agree with you. It actually looks funny when you come in.
It's a joke.
Yeah. I agree.
You have to protect yourself.
But, you know, we went through 2 of them and
I know, and everything else looks so pretty, and I told Al, I says, well, at least they could have planted a few little flowers there.
and that house is still in foreclosure,
Yeah.
so that's kind of rough.
Al Williams, 10529 Florida Street. I have 3 things. I can do it all in 5 minutes. I'm just curious when the repair is going to happen on Glenwood where the leak was in the park now, instead of gravel.
There's where the concrete's missing by the park.
Where the water came in there today.
Yeah.
I had to talk to Mr. Scafidi, I know that he was overseeing that.
He's gotta talk louder.
Can't hear
We
you.
can't hear you.
He's gonna talk to Mr. Scafidi about getting somebody to do it.
Okay, my second question is crack sealing on North Florida. We have tar all over the road, but none of it is in the cracks. And I'm wondering if anybody's going to come to see that the crack sealing is redone before winter, or maybe we'll be replacing the road in the spring. I didn't know which.
No, we've not talked, it's not even on our list of crack seal.
Well, the tar, the black cookie stuff.
You're
it's
talking
just
about
everywhere.
close to the tar by the concrete
Yes,
to the asphalt.
it's all coming out and it's just all over the place.
Evaluate it.
And then my last question is the speed at the roundabout,
15 miles an hour.
supposedly. But with the trees and everything that's in there, and I like the trees, don't get me wrong. But when they're coming up Glenwood and you're coming the other way off of Glenwood, you watch to see when you can come out into the roundabout. And when there's somebody coming from this side at 35 to 40 miles an hour, you don't see them until they're ready to hit you as you're pulling out from the other side. I almost got hit the other morning. And it's just impossible, if they're coming too fast, while you're watching to see if you can pull out from this way where the cars are coming north. You're ready to pull out, and that car comes whizzing around at 40 miles an hour, or comes out of the south side.
Yeah, but the
at
trees
40
are there
miles
so
an
you
hour.
do not focus on that person straight on. The trees are there to keep you from focusing on that, because if you're focusing on who's coming down Glenwood, you're missing the person that's coming.
Right, but when you don't know that they're coming, and you're coming out, and they're coming too fast.
That might be Buck's first toy visit.
Well, I need a new car, if I don't get killed, that's
I
okay.
mean, he could go put his little camera or whatever he's got
Oh, okay.
down there.
Oh, his new toy.
And his toy.
Okay, those are my,
And I know the 15 is recommended, are you we able to set a speed limit for? Yeah, but that's a suggestion.
It's in yellow.
It's in yellow.
It's signed, it's signed.
But it's in yellow.
it's in all 4 spots, 15 miles an hour.
But
Chief?
He can't give a ticket.
he can give them a warning, so, and, we have to make them dedicated signs, but we make them dedicated signs. Advisory, he can stop for
Too fast for conditions. We're too slow for you.
So, can you put your,
You wanna give us your 2 cents?
no,
No, he doesn't.
it's not gonna go on record, I can tell. Can you put your little instrument down there?
Really? Really? Let's having such a good night.
Only you would look at
That's just not very nice, but yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, Lord.
Probably, I gotta get a straight face.
That'll be trending. That'll be trending by
Put a
10.
car down there, a cop car.
Absolutely.
That'll go viral. He's the one that said hashtag little instrument. Yeah. So he knew, right? Alright, any other comments from the public? Alright, table legislation, resolution 67, 2013, any,
I'd like to make a motion to pull that off table and get it to third reading.
Second.
roll call?
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston,
Yes.
Mr. Walter,
No.
Mr. Carlo,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Mr. Condon.
Yes.
A resolution to support and accept, resolution 67, 2013, a resolution.
So we vote on, that was just.
That was just removing it.
Now he's gonna read it for the third time.
A resolution in support of accepting for the dedication of certain private streets located across the subdivision pursuant to the procedure set forth in the codified ordinance of the Village of Reminderville, section 11901F, third reading.
Move to approve.
Second, but I do have, actually, I want to ask a question to anybody in the audience. I heard last night that somebody requested to get the list of items that need to be done for dedication, and that you weren't given them. Is that true or not true? That seems odd to me that you wouldn't have had those.
Well, it was our understanding that once the council had agreed to move forward with it, an engineer would be identified who would perform a study on our roads and who would tell us in what way they needed to be refurbished or improved in order to make it acceptable.
Just, it was just worded. Okay, all right.
I have the ordinance form, I can make a copy so they have the ordinance.
Gene?
Once you pass this, I do the first, I do that.
They have to pass.
I got a second, roll call.
Mr. Silverston,
Yes.
Mr. Walter,
No.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Mr. Carlo,
Yes.
Mr. Condon,
Yes.
Mr. Molina.
Yes.
Ordinance 19, 2014, emergency ordinance to make appropriation adjustments for the 2014 village.
Move to suspend the rules and pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Walter,
Yes.
Mr. Carlo,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman, Mr. Condon,
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston.
Yes.
Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call?
Mr. Carlo,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Mr. Condon,
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston,
Yes.
Mr. Walter.
Yes.
Resolution 55, 2014, a resolution to accept the proposal of Commercial Property Maintenance LLC to complete determination of the existing electrical system, to relocate and install a new meter at the corner of the Hooks Restaurant, and disassemble the sprinkler system on village property located at DDM Center, 3100 Glenwood Boulevard, Reminderville, Ohio, for an amount not to exceed $49,200. Third reading.
I'd like to make a motion to table this.
Second.
Go
Can I,
ahead.
make comments on that? I know that we don't know if it's going to be needed to be taken down. And we would not start this construction until after the fact. And it might be better to rescind it, but I think if we gotta expedite this, which you guys are all, have a deadline, we would pass it, not authorize it to move forward, but then if we do find out that it has to go. If in the next 2 to 3 weeks it has to go, we want to proceed with the demo. Instead of bringing it back and going through sessions, we could, I mean, we will not authorize you to do any of the work, but the resolution is done and ready to go.
Can I do it that way?
Well, when
You
this,
can do it that way, I prefer not to do things like that, it kind of sends a mixed signal to people. I mean,
So we just table it?
The better method is to table it, if you need a special meeting, you can call it on a really quick basis. You don't have to wait
well,
till
when Mr. Giltz himself said that the price could change because he didn't know how he was doing it exactly, so we don't even know if that's gonna be any good then.
Second.
Alright.
So we're voting to table now, correct?
Right.
Correct. Roll call.
Said roll call.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. O'Connor?
Yes.
Resolution 58, 2014, a resolution authorizing a $1,600 donation to the Aurora Shores Homeowners Association for the 4th of July celebration. Is this an emergency or second reading?
I can't justify an emergency.
Is this coming from you?
Yes, no one's called and said, hey, there's a bill that hasn't been paid.
Okay, second reading. Is everybody all right with that?
Yes.
Okay. Resolution 60, 2014, a resolution authorizing the Director Mayor to execute an agreement for the purchase of real property located at 10591 Georgia Street, Reminderville, Ohio, for a sum not to exceed $50,000. Second reading. Resolution 61, 2014, a resolution expressing support for the County of Summit's proposed 0.25% additional tax sales and use tax, and urging the citizens of Reminderville to vote yes on the issue at the November 4, 2014 general election and declare an emergency.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I feel like I have radio, lag, but, is this to get all the towers and Summit or something? They want to get on more about it. Yeah.
We've spent already
I
so
was
much
gonna
money
say,
on
it's like-
radios and
But this is reimbursement of our money.
reimbursement.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Move to suspend the rules and pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Resolution 62, resolution to establish Notch Trail Project Fund, first reading.
Move to suspend the rules and pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes. Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Resolution 63, 2014, resolution to establish the California Street Project Fund, number 4907.
Move to suspend the rules, pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Resolution 64, 2014, a resolution to repeal Resolution 75A-2013, which provided health insurance coverage for elected village officials. First reading.
I would like to add, I don't know if anybody noticed, there's an Excel spreadsheet in our online account that just outlines every single position in the village, whether or not they're eligible. So I just urge everybody to take a look at
Resolution 65, 2014, a resolution to approve the recommendation of Twinsburg Township Village Reminderville JED Board in regards to its 2015 JED budget. This needs to be by first reading. Resolution 66, 2014, resolution to approve the recommendation of Twinsburg Township Village Reminderville JED Board to modify the 2014 JED budget. You want this by emergency, is that right? I thought Walt's.
Yeah, but, feeling was need to.
Okay.
It's for the joint, it doesn't need to be
Okay. Resolution 68, 2014, resolution to accept the recommendation of Planning and Zoning Commission to approve the amended drainage plan for phase 4 of the Harrington Place subdivision, first reading. Old business.
We got resolution 69 and stuff.
Oh, that's right. Resolution 69, 2014, resolution authorizing the director mayor to execute the first amendment to the agreement with Cooperation Community Development Block Grant Program on behalf of the Village of Reminderville declared emergency.
Move to suspend the rules and pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Resolution 70, 2014, a resolution authorizing the director mayor into an intergovernmental memorandum of understanding of job creation and retention of tax revenue sharing in Summit County.
Move to suspend the rules and pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina.
Yes. Move to pass by emergency.
Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes. Old business. Any old business? New business. Motion to appoint a designee for public records at Sunshine.
The auditor, just wanted something on record, either stating that Paul or I, you guys make a motion to make this your designee, or all of you have to go to the training. So
And I think I've already been to training since all of you guys have been elected, so.
Do we make you our
You
designee?
should probably make both of us.
Okay. So if one of you can't go down.
Exactly.
Should we do it as one motion?
Yep.
Should make a motion to appoint Paul Carpenter and Stacy Cass as our designee for public records / sunshine laws.
Second.
Good job. Roll call.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman? Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Any other new business?
Before you adjourn, I have a question to ask. When you purchase this property on Georgia, will that transfer as a house sale that is evaluated in house sales that bring our values down? Or is this, will this work some other way?
Because the government's buying it.
You know, that's a tricky question, because when you value homes, you know, they use 3 different methods usually. When an appraiser comes in, they can use comparables, and that's where it would hurt you. But they can use other methods too, for the valuation of homes, so it really should not affect you.
Because our end of the village, the values have dropped drastically in the past 3 years again. And I know the one house sold in foreclosure, $39,000 right on the end of our street, and that sort of thing. Now, this one is going at $50,000, it's 2 streets over.
Prices are going up. Prices are going up.
Oh, yeah, that way, but not enough. Make it 150,000 and that'll work.
Well, even a foreclosure, because they only have to pay a certain percentage of the mortgage, and the banks usually buy those at a minimum amount anyways. Those really should not, if you have a good realtor, but they really should not affect the value upon your sale of your property.
When they do the appraisal, they're not supposed to include foreclosures. other new business?
Move to adjourn. Second.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Lundy? Lena?
Yes.
Mr. Walter? Mr. Carlo?
So the next meeting, they'll vote. Not next Tuesday, Tuesday after that. Next week, they'll vote. I don't think, as soon as they do the thing, you think about it like.